So do you think they'll meet the threshold for the recall? And is it the hypocrisy of the lockdowns that has really pushed people to the edge with leaders like Gavin Newsom?
You know, having led the recall of Gray Davis in 2003, I know that no one thing causes a successful recall. It takes a series and a repetitive group of mistakes. Yes, the hypocrisy of being at the French Laundry with no mask, laughing and enjoying $40,000 worth of dinner certainly is sort of the pinnacle of wrongdoing. But it's the nature of his constantly telling Californians how to live their lives or how not to successfully run their businesses that have worn down voters, many of whom voted for him, to where they're signing the petitions, where there's now over 1 million, less than 500,000 more to go, and he'll be on the ballot for a recall.
And Congressman, it's because the approach he's taken is almost the cartoonish version of what a mayor or governor would try to do to their own people, to include, say, it's not enough just to wear a mask in a restaurant. His state tweeted out, you need to pull your mask down in between bites and then put your mask back up in between. I mean, it's an insane conclusion of these things. And the scarier part is that people are waking up to this, and there are studies to show that it doesn't work. Here's a headline from Fox News, Congressman. It says, mandatory lockdowns may not be any better at controlling COVID-19 than less restrictive measures. So wait until the people get the data that exposes what they already know, which is that it's arbitrary, it doesn't work.
You know, Pete, the two largest producers of tomatoes and oranges in America are California and Florida. But the similarity ends after that, because Ron DeSantis, as governor there, has taken a pro-liberty approach, and his people are enjoying a good life while enjoying a substantially similar rate of transfer, but certainly a lot less mental illness, a lot less of the challenges. And I think that's what's happening. You know, you look at Governor DeSantis, he's popular even among people who might disagree with a lot of other things. They feel like he's letting them protect themselves while in fact protecting their businesses and their lives.
Does that flip? I mean, you mean business owners who remain locked down in California are okay with that? Or
no, business owners in California are ready to recall Gavin. Well, in fact, you go to Florida and these same businesses are open. You know, people right now, there's a horse show going on in a major horse show in Florida. Why is it going on? Well, because they're open for business. Is there any reason that you can't have people on horses and have enough separation and security to be able to do both? Of course not. But in California, there's a bias toward locking things down, closing things up. You can't go to your barber. You can't go here. Yes. You can't go there. And by the way, the next shoe to drop is the incredibly inept way he has handled the, unfortunately, the dispensing of the vaccine. We are so far behind in dispensing the vaccine. He hasn't been forward-leaning. Additionally, obviously, he's also failed to pay the bill to set up the additional ICUs to cover the surge that he's now having.
Interesting.
And again, part of the surge is the vaccines are not being distributed nearly fast enough in California. There are freezers full of vaccine that are not being put into people's arms.
And to your point, Congressman, it's not just one thing. You've been able to rattle off multiple here in just a 3-minute segment. Congressman Darrell Issa, thank you very much. Keep us posted on that recall as well.
Absolutely.